E aí pessoal, como vocês estão? Bem-vindo a mais um vídeo de The Witcher 2 aqui no canal. Ou esse é o penúltimo vídeo, ou é o último vídeo, sacou? Espero que vocês estejam gostando aí da série, sacou? Se você já é inscrito, dá um like, compartilha, ajuda bastante o canal, por favor.
Morning, man.
Quem não foi inscrito, se você assistiu o vídeo, se você gostar, ativa o sininho e já se inscreve pra não perder nada, hein? Mas é isso aí, bem-vindo aí. Vou estar sempre deixando nos cards de início de vídeo as playlists dos jogos atuais que eu estou jogando, que é o Star Wars e o The Witcher 2, beleza? E bora lá continuar. Ou esse é o penúltimo ou último vídeo, vamos ver.
Morning, Commander. Company fall in.
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
Know what attention means, you fool?
Tá tendo um RPG lá no canal do meu amigo na roxinha.
Got shot as
Fast Traveler, quem quiser procurar.
Halt!
Não consigo
We're here
deixar
to
o
meet
link
King
aqui.
Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the King and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us. Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Bear, crow, summit wide.
Did you request an audience with the King?
Yes.
The King will receive you.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Vernon Roach is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died.
Shillard Fitzhestelon would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
Preciso da tua ajuda.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher.
Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
Why do you ask about him, Your Majesty?
Mere curiosity. But I understand if you'd rather not talk about it. Do you know how he died?
I wasn't there.
The first lie of the day, and the negotiations have yet to begin. How can I help you if you're not honest with me?
I killed him. Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. When he was looking for Saskia in Vergen after the battle, I cornered him in a hut and I killed him.
It all sounds very noble, Witcher. But a noble lie is a lie nevertheless. I think I know what happened there. Yet even though at least one of you is a Kingslayer, I can possibly use you both. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Sheila de Tanserville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwin.
How do you know?
Pera lá. Não adianta nada mentir pelo jeito então, né? Fazer o quê? Eu mentir é só pior, sacou?
Morning, men.
Morning, Commander.
Company falling.
Hold!
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with
Orochi,
Nilfgaard.
eu espero que
He
você
and
me
the Emperor
desculpe,
could
sério
divide the
mesmo, tá?
entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
It'd start with the country deepest in chaos, so you'd best hope...
Did you request an...
Yes.
The king will receive you.
Your man.
As and it
Vern...
the word to Volt Hen
I've...
where
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
things like that oft. Do you know how?
Yes, I was there.
Speak then.
Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. In the chaos that...
I killed him because it had to be done. It was just. And Death Mold is next on the list.
That is the only reason I won't have you hanged, Vernon Roach. You said you needed help with...
She...
How do you know?
They spoke of Sheila.
One mage's magic, and it's no ordinary magic, but the forbidden... To Volt Hen...
I...
Where it...
I...
Do you know how...
Yes.
Speak then.
Henselt, when he was...
What about Death Mold?
He followed orders and deserves the same.
Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement. You said you needed... How do you know? A witcher's word is not quite enough.
I found one of the assassins after...
Why you in particular?
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt. But I have more pressing matters today.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot.
Ok.
Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria. Shame on the traitors.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Lochmuin anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian La Valette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Cadwennies. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier, that would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
I heard Arian died in the fire that consumed La Valette Castle.
We all thought so, and we were all wrong. The girl is most important, Witcher. I denounce our engagement and make her queen of Redania and Temeria. The nobles of Vizima would greet her on bended knee, and the north would emerge stronger than ever. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Shillad...
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Busi's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
The White Wolf? I can't believe it! Bear, crow, something white.
Eu não tô afim de fazer os contratos aqui que eu não acho que tem necessidade. Meu equipamento já tá muito bom, sacou? Eu fazia os contratos mais por questão de equipamento. Não deu Witcher 3, é por diversão que eu vou fazer.
Roach!
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais La Valette. You have much to explain, Brigida Papabrock.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong. But I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Busi is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach.
Damn it all.
All right, Roach. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedwenny camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort
I'd thank you, Roach, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must...
Good luck, Roach.
Vamos agora, não tenho tempo a perder não, mano. Eu salvar o jogo que ela deve ter vida.
We shall leave Lot Ween through the Order's camp. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river.
Uma bosta.
Expecting someone.
Does it matter, Witcher?
Did mention vipers.
I remember you.
Maravel and Kimbot. Powerful men.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
Vernon's
Não tenho tempo pra arranjar briga com vocês não, tá? Vambora logo.
interesting chat Roach and I had a while back. Know them well.
Too early to pry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick my brain and abandon me.
The main path leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roach would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roach. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. We've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood.
E você tá dizendo que é melhor, beleza, né?
Calm thus far. Your dear Roach seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history. Or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it.
Yeah,
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the fog.
let's go.
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roach's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out of here.
Stay behind me.
It's Roach's bitch! Kill them!
Temeria for Temeria!
Puta que pariu, hein? Vamos, tomara que eu tenha sorte, hein?
It's Roach's bitch! Kill them!
Calma. Eu preciso fazer uma poção, senão não vai dar não, hein? Ok, vamos lá.
It's roaches, bitch! Kill them!
Boa.
They were expecting us.
No time to lose. How much further?
Not far. We must stay on this path. It's the shortest way.
You've gotten into some serious trouble.
Temeria is like a haystack, and the information I have is a burning torch. Fill the rest in for yourself.
Damn it!
Vai que a vida dela recupera. Tem nada por esse caminho? Ah, mano, eu vou cortar até na hora que eu chegar lá com ela. É mais fácil, eu vou demorar aqui. Peguei aqui.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Kill her! A hero, eh?
Já volto de novo. Consegui salvar ela. Por pouco, sério. Eu passei uns minutinhos aqui, que é chato isso. É chato pra caralho.
Thank you. I've not
Vaza.
survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roach. We both know that.
Yes. You're right.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked. The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Boosie's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. They merely grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher.
Vai pra lá que moinho, não tem pra que eu ficar aqui não, nem fudendo. Obrigado, jogo, por me dar uma escolha, pra não precisar passar tudo aqui no caminho.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its radiance, Geralt the Rivian. Our lives witches. And in it.
Não. Esse jogo é chato nessa questão, né? Espero que o The Witcher 3 não seja assim de salvamento, pelo amor de Deus, mano. Atrapalha muito, cara. Sério mesmo.
Where have we met?
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out, before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. And Geralt of Rivia, full test. They say you bring trouble wherever you're...
The convoy carrying Anais and...
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to...
Nonsense!
The letter bears your... That's immaterial just now.
If that's the situation, I've said all I have to say.
Words come cheap, Baron.
I care little. If this letter exists, whoever is behind this has... My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
My claim? My scribe? I'd hardly call that impartial. Maybe I should just deliver the letter to Natalis.
Any accusation will be quickly dismissed. Heed my words, Witcher. It would be unwise of you to jump to... There are object...
It's you! Water quenches lime.
Drunker than a bard.
Like
Won't get
beer
anything out of him.
quenches
Maybe there's
thirst.
something about testing letters in his notes.
Cormorants. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Water quenches lime.
I don't know any of these substances. Best not risk destroying the letter. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Calma lá. Já volto. Deixa eu tentar aqui algumas vezes.
Right.
Ok, consegui. Já sei o que tem que fazer.
Calling me sauced? Nah.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. A little burnt lime. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimball had nothing to do with this.
A carta é falsa, então.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
Okay.
Count Linus Maravel.
Young, capable, handsome.
Yeah. Yes, all that. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lockmead.
Are you suggesting Maravel's...
We are at the count. I want you to learn the... Find out. You will be...
All right.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve
Stop
this
looking
once and
at
for
me!
all.
Master Witcher.
What do you want?
Oh, fala.
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Seems like everything is these days. Tell the Count I'll think about it.
Ah.
Aldrich, Baron Kimbolt's.
Perfect timing.
Vai. Anda. Assim, eu só tô fazendo isso porque praticamente é importante, sacou? Nossa, ele anda que nem uma lesa, mano. Pelo amor de Deus.
Whoa!
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. Look, there. I've done my bit. Up to you now.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you!
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done! On the telly!
That's the one. Kill him.
Die, dog!
On Nilfgaard!
Long live the Emperor!
On Nilfgaard!
Espera lá, já volto. Pronto. Vou. Não, voltei não. Voltei. Aqui tinha mandado mensagem para mim.
Die, dog!
Oh merda. Já volto. Resolvi ajudar o Roach a salvar as crianças. E uma parte ali eu acho que eu acabei de cortar do vídeo, provável. Parte meio nada a ver. Então se eu só aparecer aqui do nada, você já sabe, sacou? Eu tô no lugar certo? Beleza, hein?
You are to guard the camp like it's the Emperor's
special.
treasure.
Yes.
Aquin pra mim não parece uma cidade, parece uma ruína de cidade, sacou? Era uma cidade élfica, originalmente. Provavelmente nos tempos que os elfos dominavam o mundo ainda, devia ser um lugar maravilhoso, bonito, e etc. Deixa eu ir até o Roach, eu não sei onde ele tá, já volto. Achei o Roach.
Can we go?
Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal
É
child.
ótimo plano.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
É ótimo plano, cara.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Why are you here?
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Of course you should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Now!
This is my banquet. I don't want any unwanted guests.
Sabe que isso aqui vai ser meio que um massacre de level. Então se preparem. E bem.
Help me up!
A gente se encontra do outro
The low
lado.
road's yours. I'll take the walls.
Close that cursed gate!
Hang on! I've nearly unblocked it.
I'll pull your legs out of your arse!
I killed them all.
Eat shit and die! Tighter! Defend the passage! Die now!
He'll pay dearly!
Boa.
Unit 2! Block the passage!
Ready, Geralt!
Devagarzinho, vamos lá.
Over here, you cunts! You're dead, meat! Send for reinforcements! Block that swiving passage! Close ranks! Hold your positions! Gotta step backwards! Defend the passage!
Um de cada vez.
Hold your positions! Gotta step backwards! Or pull your legs out of your arse! For the king! Or can't win!
Mais um já foi.
Hold your position! Gotta step backwards!
Calma lá.
Kedwin! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage! Hold your positions! Gotta step backwards! Tighter! Tighter!
Vem cá. Vem cá. Ô, caralho! Ô! Tudo saiu esses caras!
Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage! For the king!
Por que você acha que eu coloquei esse escudo depois da trouxa?
The king! I can't win! Gotta step backwards!
Tem mais alguém? Tem ali. Que merda, hein? Deixa minha vida recuperar um pouco, por favor. Já volto. Se que minha vida tiver recuperada, eu volto. Minha vida está quase cheia.
Man your positions, you! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage! Forward! Attack! At them!
Caguei e andei pro mago. O importante são esses três aí, sacou? O mago tentando me acertar daqui é engraçado. Vem, porra. Espírito maga, hein? Eu já volto de novo até minha vida tá cheia. Pronto. Voltei. Finalmente só até salvar o jogo. Alright, beleza?
For Henselt! Get him!
Peguei o quê? Ah, tem mais? Beleza, tem mais? Pelo menos agora tem o Norte. E outra, são só 3 caras. O que você acha que esses caras vão conseguir fazer comigo e outra? Beleza, o Liguinho tá aqui. Sacou? Deixa eles que venham até aqui. O rei tá morto. Lembrando, tá? Só lembrando você, cara. Só isso que você tem a oferecer?
Say your prayers!
Já volto, recuperar minha vida. Cortei. Cadê ele?
Cut you down!
Bom, vou cortar, com certeza. Morreu. Que pena, hein? Que pena. Trágico, trágico. Vocês são bostas.
What's he doing in there?
Sounds like he's awfully busy.
Rude as it is, I'll have to interrupt.
Consegui passar do primeiro ainda, que sorte.
Nice.
Ele trouxe o corpo dele pra cá.
There is one crime that all civilizations consider irredeemable and unforgivable. Regicide. Transgression of laws both human and divine. A blow to the vital organs of society. That is why those in power create bloody havoc and wallow in it. They are never punished. Not subject to moral judgments, they stand above the law. Henselt's blood now stains Roach's hands and mine. I could have stopped him, but I didn't want to. Now Henselt is a cold corpse, and the blue stripes in the world beyond are laughing.
Ele mereceu. Ele mereceu. Sacou?
Did you see Radovid's retinue? I swear the snot-nosed lad thinks he's king of the world. He should never have shown up here after the recent events in Redania. Honestly, if he grows to be another Vizimir, I hope he ends up like the first.
Tá feio, cara. E ainda é gay.
Those robes of his, did you see?
Feio e gay. Desculpa aí, tá?
All right, there's time for one more. Pants off.
Sentiu minha falta?
You've broken my arm! You've broken my arm! Do you know it's worth, you son of a bitch?
Now it's worth shit like the rest of you.
What do you want? I'll give you anything.
You can't give back what you took from me. Cutting off your balls and slitting your throat will have to do.
No!
You reap what you sow.
Nossa, até eu senti essa, tá?
Time to free Foltest's daughter.
Have mercy! He forced me! Have mercy! He forced me!
Are you all right? I am Vernon Roach of Temeria. This is Witcher Geralt.
She's terrified.
If Death Mold touched her, I'll kill the son of a bitch all over again.
What'll you do with the child, Vernon?
I made an arrangement with Radovid, and Vernon Roach always keeps to his word.
So be it. Let's go.
Don't be afraid. I was your father's soldier. I'll not let anyone harm you.
Looks like someone's provided an escort.
In the name of King Radovid, we demand that you hand over the child of Louisa La Valette.
Shame you didn't show up earlier.
Pay heed to whom you're talking.
pay heed to the corpses of those who were impolite to us.
You're lucky Radovid told us to stay calm.
I'll be sure to thank him personally for that.
Beware of Radovid, Vernon.
Rest assured, I'd never forgive myself if the heirs to Foltest's throne came to any harm.
Don't ever take your eyes off her. I wouldn't be surprised to learn Radovid had a hand in Lucy's death.
Anything's possible. Anais is Temeria's last chance for ultimate independence. Freedom will come sooner or later. Geralt, where are you going?
Vou pra cá?
Suppose Radovid asks you to serve the Redanian crown.
Not impossible. What would you suggest?
I always advise caution.
Funny. I've always had the upper hand when dealing with her.
Venham.
I can breathe easier now that the scumbag is dead.
Eu concordo.
Revenge unburdens you of your past, but it also affects your future.
Ah, eu vou direto pra Cúpula dos Magos. Eu caguei e andei pro negócio ali, sacou? Secundária. Eu realmente não quero fazer contrato aqui nesse local, só quero fazer história. Meu equipamento tá bom, só que como eu falei, eu tava fazendo isso mais pelo equipamento. Eu não acho que tem necessidade agora de fazer isso. Tô me divertindo fazendo história, é isso que importa pra mim agora. Momento. Nossa senhora.
So, even the Nilfgaardians have...
This will be a great moment.
Let's get this done.
Eu tô fazendo isso pra fazer
Temeria
o final do
is
jogo.
internally divided. As Constable of Temeria, I'm in no position to speak for the whole country regarding the Council and the Conclave. I am honored to speak on Temeria's behalf before this esteemed body. I'm only the Constable. I cannot be sure some Baron won't cancel my signature in a week.
What's your point, Constable?
I lack my country's support regarding the Council and the Conclave. Neither do I intend to seek the crown, for I've lesser blood in my veins. And as a soldier, I know my place in the ranks. In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima on who is to succeed to the Temerian throne. Because the fate of Foltest's last child remains unknown, we could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the barony's current borders.
The North cannot afford a divided Temeria. Everyone knows what that will lead to. In a few years, the Barons will be at each other's throats. No, a united Temeria means control of the Western Pontar. A divided Temeria is an open highway for Nilfgaardian troops. The choice is simple.
Simple for you, perhaps, King. But to guard my henhouse, I prefer 5 lame Temerian mutts to 1 healthy, beautiful Redanian hound.
I understand the drama your country now faces, John Natalis. But the solution you propose is unacceptable. Temeria will become Redania's protectorate. You will hail me, Radovid, as your king.
Even if you guarantee the kingdom remains united and separate, the Temerian nobility will never acquiesce to any limitations on sovereignty.
The nobles will change their minds when they learn who is to be my future bride.
É só no papel, tá? Essas coisas.
Allow me to introduce her. The future Lady of Tretogor, the Queen of Redania, Anais.
Anais la Valette. How?
She was rescued from the hands of the sorcerer Deathmold, whose business in Loch Muin is shrouded in mystery. We will speak of this later, John Natalis. After all, we have not come here to crown children.
Do you think the child will ever sit on the Temerian throne?
Everything is in Radovid's hands. We prevented the kingdom from being divided. That's the most important thing.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
O saiba, ele tá morto. Quê?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations.
Speak on.
The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses?
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findabair, Ida Amin, and finally, Sheila de Tanseville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Siravar Anahid and Fringa de Vigo, also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, Honorable Sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Loch Muin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
parte do vídeo eu vou cortar. É uma parte que eu fiz um negócio muito desnecessário. Talvez eu corte também aquela parte que eu tava lutando muito. Nossa, eu demorei. Vamos ver como é que vai ser.
Geralt, we cut off! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Beleza, chefinho. O Garrett andando assim.
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else.
Porra de dragão, mano.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard. where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Não tem por que eu matar ela, sacou? E agora? Eita porra! Já sabe, né? Eu já volto. Derrotei a primeira forma dele, que sei lá que outra forma tem de ser primeiro dragão, mas eu tava dando a espada errada. O tempo todo. Eu tava dando a espada bem bom, tem que ser direto pro dragão. Desse jeito ele vai morrer por conta própria. Não é assunto meu. E o Garrett não mata dragões, realmente. Viu? Saskia. O dragão era a Saskia?
Your handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
Tô nem um pouco surpreso com tudo isso. Oh, mano, o Leto deve ser mais fácil enfrentar que a merda desse dragão.
How did it go with the dragon?
It had a hard landing, impaled on a tree, but it's still alive. I don't kill dragons.
The sorceresses could still use it.
Roach, it may be one of the last living dragons. I can't simply slaughter it.
Alright, it's simple then. We need to get rid of Philippa.
I'll leave you the honor.
We'll get them, Witcher. The sorceresses have it coming. Radovid and the other kings already ordered firewood to be gathered for the pyres.
What about the council and the conclave?
I'd sooner expect the proclamation of an inquisitorial synod.
Not all sorceresses deserve the stake.
You can't make an omelette.
Without breaking some eggs, I know. Doesn't hurt to wear that Redanian eagle on your uniform?
It's just cloth. My true colors are on my skin. I'll never change those.
You're gonna serve Radovid?
Mm-hmm. Temeria needs a strong, independently minded king, and I've no better candidates. Besides, I have to protect Anais.
I see. What about Letho? Did you capture him?
Not entirely.
Meaning?
Letho awaits you in the former Temerian camp. He sent a messenger.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
Pillage, rape, murder. In that order.
Who on whom?
The kings let their troops loose. They were supposed to deal with just the treacherous sorceresses. Every mage was a traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in place throughout the city. When the rulers left the city surrounded by their armored cordons, soldiers in loose mobs went on a mage hunt. Most of the noted and powerful managed to flee. The others were hounded to death.
Calm down. I want to help.
Their eyes need to be opened. They must see.
They're dead.
I am too. But I opened my eyes and saw...
What did you see?
Peace Summit. Peace Summit. Peace Summit.
The world's gone mad.
Let's get out of here.
I heard something.
More marauders.
He's here! Kill the traitor! What now?
Não tenho tempo pra isso. Ah, tá, eles estão vindo? Beleza, então.
Was the Nilfgaardians, then war's inevitable.
Os Nilfgaardianos eles pegaram e manipularam tudo. Eu preciso recuperar minha vida, porque não vai ser uma batalha bonita não, hein? Duvido que vai ser. Já volto aqui, esperar minha vida recuperar. Daí a gente mostra a batalha final. Vida cheinha. Bora lá. Final do jogo então, né? Bora lá. Tô vendo um negócio aqui no meu canal. Então, bora lá. Na verdade, se o Leto estiver atrás da porta, eu preciso me preparar. Minimamente, né? Triss tá ali.
Letho.
Triss.
All right. Let's end this.
No, Roach. I'm going alone.
Why, Geralt?
Take care of Triss. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not back within the hour, leave without me.
But...
Just do it, Roach. Please. I need to deal with this alone. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians, and defended me from the troops.
Time to end this. Roach is waiting. I'll join you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka?
I suppose my throat's a little dry?
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper after you so nobly sacrificed yourself. We thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, so we set out. Wandered
Imperial secret.
That's how I...
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered those...
So she's in the...
She was when I...
How did you know?
Every witch know who they are. From what I understand, there's some damn elven...
No market school.
Go ahead.
There are a lot of legends.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres.
There's not a witcher who...
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral...
As they did for you. So...
I've got an idea. How did a witcher agree to kill human?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt.
Why?
Simple. He promised witchers' schools in the south fell into ruin long ago. And witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other witches of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path.
Okay.
Why are you still here?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide. I never...
Care to tell me?
Kill as many... And you know what's incredible? No matter what the war's outcome, the Northern Monarchs, the North resembles a whole...
I'm done talking. Let's fit.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Um gole pra mim, um gole pra você.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North is finished. Time to go south.
You're a fool, Netho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune, but that's just not much.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will.
Faça seu melhor, cara.
Time to fight.
As I'll ever be. You fear death.
Stop. Fight.
What does it feel like to be dead?
I said fight.
Deixar a vida dele baixa e eu já volto. O negócio. Tô perto de derrotar ele já.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
Volta só um pouquinho, Leto. Calma lá, não precisa dizer adeus agora. Quase lá. Desculpa, Leto. Não é nada pessoal. É só que você fez um monte de coisa que, cara, não merece perdão. Espero que você possa descansar em paz, velho amigo. Além disso, eu também devo isso pro Roach. Descanse em paz.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. When King Foltest fell at the hands of an assassin, chaos engulfed his realm. Where others saw spoils, Roach saw his motherland bleeding. Vernon made a difficult choice, surrendering Foltest's daughter to Radovid. The Redanian ruler, trump card in hand, turned Temeria into his protectorate and began restoring peace. The kingdom's inhabitants soon learned why Radovid was called the Stern. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Aedirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Ai. Dá pra pular essa parte? Não dá pra pular então, né? Dá pra cortar, né, no vídeo. Tipo assim, ó. Vamos ver se eu após crédito, já que nós estamos perto aqui do final dos créditos, né? Vamos ver aqui. O que tem? Coelhinho. Começou uma guerra. Mas é isso, espero que vocês tenham gostado bastante da série e a gente se vê na série de The Witcher 3. Até a próxima. Falou pra vocês. Tchau, tchau.